You want to hear another story from when I was in high school? Because I got plenty of them. So when I was in high school, my chemistry teacher, let's call him Coach Softball, because he was the softball coach. I am so creative at names. Coach Softball was one of those teachers where you kind of feel like they're only teaching a class because they have to teach a class in order to coach the team they're coaching, because dude didn't know shit about chemistry. I don't think I learned anything in that class except the life lesson of if you have great tits, you can have whatever you want. Because Coach Softball would encourage the girls in the class to sit at the front where he could see them better, and it was pretty obvious why. Because boobs. All of the girls in his class would get A's without trying, sometimes without even showing up. It was a little creepy, but no real harm came of it, and the girls got something out of it, I guess, so nobody ever really said anything or complained. Personally, I chose a seat in the back of the class, right in the middle, next to my friend Rafi, who was a very entertaining person. And so I got left alone and wasn't really encouraged to sit up front, and Coach Softball didn't particularly care about me. Instead, I was referred to as the nice girl who sits next to Rafi. Never bothered to learn my name. Anyway, in this class, in the back of the room, Rafi and myself and anyone else in the back row had a grand old time. This class was where I learned so much about music, because Rafi had such different music tastes to me. He was the one who introduced me to like the White Stripes and the Who and stuff. I'd never listened to them before. They're some of my favorite bands now. So I guess I have Coach Softball to thank for that. One time, actually though, despite him not knowing my name, I was out sick one day on a test day. I came back to school all set to make up the test and, you know, do the thing you're supposed to do when you miss a test, and I kept trying to schedule a time to come in at lunchtime, and he would never be available for that, and so it just kind of went on like that for a while, and then I got a grade report and I had an A on the test I was out sick for. So even if you weren't showing off your boobs to get A's, you still got A's. I don't know what his angle was exactly, but I'm not complaining. But like, there's this one story in Coach Softball's chemistry class that stands out in my mind, and there's actually video footage of it, where we were all super bored one day. Coach Softball was playing a PowerPoint like on autoplay or something like that while he was checking his email. Basically, he wasn't paying any attention whatsoever, and Rafi and I decided, let's just have a sparring match. The two of us together. Okay, let's do it right now. Okay, so we get up. We had this one girl sitting up on the counter and refereeing and trying to keep score and whatever, even though she didn't exactly know what counted as a point, but that doesn't even matter. We had somebody timing the match. We had color commentary happening. Jeez.
Oh my god. Oh god. What? Alright, tag me. Marcus, someone's gotta count. 1, 2.
It's 2
No, you count.
Oh, great.
Hey guys. It's
like, he didn't even care! My high school was in a really wealthy neighborhood, and it was really highly ranked, and it was very recognized and prestigious as far as public schools go, and this kind of shit didn't normally happen in classes because everyone took it very seriously, but like it was such a weird, bizarro day that this happened in my school. With all these little stories I'm recounting from when I was in school, I'm wondering if any of you have any fun high school stories or like weird that happened in your school. So feel free to share with a comment or a video if you so desire. In the meantime, peace, love, geekdom.